Hello. 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 Hi, Kathy. Hi, Art. How you doing? I I made a point. I am pleased with myself. I'm not I'm not sure which one's better, that or the German Euro disco version from this video game. I've spent most of today with the German Euro disco version from the video game in my head. um, how are we all? How are we? I've been to Arthur Llewellyn Jenkins today, where quality counts. We've been all around Swansea, taking my old man in and out of my car. My mother's trying to get used to sort of like, can we take my dad out of the house? So I've been driving around, parking my car in the handicapped spaces. Well, no, I'm not singing that lyric. But he doesn't have a blue badge, so we would be naughty. But he's got a wheelchair that I have to like hoot around. Arthur Llewellyn Jenkins is a really expensive homeware store in Swansea. It's if you listen to local radio in Swansea, you would have heard the jingle. Arthur Llewellyn Jenkins, where quality counts. Because my mother wants a smaller table. She's had this table like about 40 years. But where it is in the living room, trying to get the wheelchair around, it's a bit bulky. So she wanted something smaller, but an extender. So we went around and fucking hell. Some of those, like, there was a table there that was like 1,700 quid for a dining table. I'm like, fucking hell. Some very expensive stuff there. I'm just like, I could get a gaming table cheaper. I think we found something that was about 400 odd quid, which is like a good solid chunk of wood. Boomers will spend. It is basically it is boomer heaven. Like I'm wandering around going, some of the stuff, there's some nice sofas and stuff, and I'm thinking it's far too big for my house. I've only got a tiny living room, all sorts of like very. I think also as well as that they're kind of expensive because it is basically a mom and pop store that's been there for about 50 years in Swansea before there was an internet. Because my mother keeps going, oh, they're cheaper on Oakland, and you mean Oak Furniture Land? Yeah, Oakland Furniture. Well done. Anyway, shall we play a video game? I'm not sure. Is it still? I think it's gone, or is it still there? The other jingle place. So Arthur Llewellyn Jenkins was out of town. You had to go to a trading estate in Pentlegare to get to Arthur Llewellyn Jenkins. But in Swansea city centre was the slightly cheaper Happy Home Furnishers. Our name says it all. I'm not sure if they're still there. Hello, Ray. Yes, you are here in Welsh time. You know what you missed, Ray? Do you know what you missed? Do you know what you missed? Not Dreamies. Oh no. Something worse / better than Dreamies. As you can see by Art and Kathy's reaction, It amuses me. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for when you least expect. You're going to have to wait, Ray. You're going to have to wait. I am a monster. Hello, Jess. Hello, how are you?
DJ.
Yeah, DJ. Alright. Look, we're going to play a video game. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Let's load up this. Right. As George has been saying very loudly within Aunt Fanny's earshot, we're gonna go to the secret hiding place. Lurk away, Jess. It's not well, it might get problematic if there are any gypsies or travellers. Then it's definitely getting problematic. Sotto voice.
What a good idea. You can get some fresh air while I do my ironing up here in peace.
You just vanished. Oh wow, we didn't even have to click through, did we?
Well then, George, what's going on?
It all has to do with Pottersham's visit this morning.
But why? There's nothing that special about delivering a letter, is there?
I'm convinced that the letter was merely an excuse. What he really wanted was a reason to come to Kirin Cottage.
This isn't a secret
dear.
hiding place.
Has he noticed that we're looking at his computer?
I don't think so. He wanted some papers from the study, and when I told him that the study was locked, he muttered, "Oh yes, of course." In other words, he already knew that the room was locked.
That means that he'd been there before.
Did he have
Our
one shoe
intruder.
on?
That's amazing. What shall we do now?
Exactly. Isn't Alpha in the hut having a crafty wank? With the door that you can barely see. It's there, by the way. Right, what do we do now?
Don't you want to read your father's letter, George? Perhaps he's waiting for you to answer.
Yeah, loads of people's studies have locks. Exactly. Okay, so let's have a look.
Here, you read it, Julian.
All
George,
right. Uncle Quentin says that he's well and that he and Pottersham are making progress with the experiments. And he asked you, George, to bring him some supplies. Tuna sandwiches and some homemade lemonade.
Ridiculous! Father loathes tuna. He'd never eat a tuna sandwich. Never!
Are you saying that the letter isn't really from Quentin?
Let me look at it.
Uncle
It's certainly
Quentin,
his
show some
handwriting, all
fucking
right.
respect.
Well, it's no big mystery, really. You know how peculiar your father can be at times. Perhaps he suddenly had a craving for tuna and lemonade.
Maybe. But have you all noticed how the letter even smells like lemons?
Yes, you're right.
My goodness! Lemon juice can be used as secret ink. Quentin has sent George a secret message. We've got to figure out what it says.
Fucking hell, Julian, you're rude. You wouldn't eat a tuna sandwich. Trent Karen, inventor and exclusive user of the lock. But fucking hell, Julian, that is your Uncle Quentin. I know you've got a modern haircut and a hoodie, but for fuck's sake, mate. Okay, so invisible ink with a lemon. How do you do that? Is it heat? Do we just need to put it over a torch? Is it based? I'm not sure if it's based on Five Go to Kirin Island. The game itself is called Silver Tower. Uncle Quentin is on Kirin Island, and there is a weird Silver Tower, so it might be. Anyway, yeah, but A lantern seems like a good idea. And there's one in the cave, which appears to be...
Now then, how can we make the secret writing legible?
Don't ask me. I'm not Sherlock Holmes.
Well, oh, is...
I think you have to heat the paper somehow.
Thanks,
But
Julian.
how? Should we sit on it or something like that?
Jesus, Anne. Okay, so Dick's in charge of the inventory now.
Yes, it's working. I can see something already. Spying, Pottersham, afraid.
Be careful, Dick.
Oh, bother.
It's burning, help!
It's all right. There's no harm done. But we've got to think of another method.
Fuck's sake, Dick. Fuck's sake, Dick. Well, old boy, have you got any better suggestions? Or try it again with the candle.
Well, old boy, have you got any better suggestions?
How about you and Anne returning to Kieran Cottage and looking about for another way of heating the paper? Meanwhile, George and I will visit the lighthouse again. I recalled seeing a boot in Pottersham's wardrobe, but unfortunately he walked into the room just as I was about to investigate it.
Yes, I'll bet that it matches the boot that Timmy dragged back.
That's precisely what we want to find out.
It sounds like a good idea. Do you all agree?
Yes.
So do I. I've got a good idea how we can heat the letter. Come along, Dick. I'll explain it to you on the way.
Oh, good. Anne's got a good idea. She does more than make sandwiches. I mean, sometimes in the book, Anne was very brave and very competent and more than just sandwich making girl. Often she was sandwich making girl. You'll explain along the way. What's your idea then? You're not saying anything now. I mean, basically, Aunt Fanny is doing some ironing, so we're going to use the iron, right? And still not saying anything. I'll tell you on the way. You're not saying a fucking word, are you? Kind of a naive one, but not a scaredy cat. I mean... Was she a scaredy cat? I mean, yeah. She wasn't a complete coward.
Hello, Aunt
That's for
Fanny.
sure.
Anne, I thought you were all down at the beach.
Actually, we were. That is, we will be in a minute. But might we possibly borrow the iron for a few minutes?
No, absolutely not. I've got a huge pile of clothes to iron, and I've still got the shopping to think of.
May I help you, Aunt Fanny?
That's very nice of you, Anne.
Ironing directly on the kitchen table. I know, right? These are people who own an island, basically used to own all the land, because it's all named after them. They own an island, they own a farm up the road, or the farm up the road is named for the family. They own half the town, but they don't have an ironing board. That's part of the bourgeoisie state to get you to buy things. Nothing wrong with my table. Kate and Deb's Cleveland never ironed a thing in their lives. How do you do ironing? I don't know. Something hot and something flat. Well, tables are flat. Look at the size of that table. That's far too big for what my mum was trying to buy. Right.
Think of something quick.
How do we distract?
Would you like to help too, Dick?
Well, to be honest, I'd rather not.
Hit her with your... That's your solution to everything, Art. Hitting people with oars.
I can't use it with that.
Oh, we accidentally clicked the cupboard. Anyway. Right, so we need to distract Aunt Fanny so that we can borrow the iron for a minute. Oh, how do we... Do we try calling her upstairs again while someone's in the... Well, okay, Anne's not following. Wait. Do we pull a fuse? What did you just do, Dick?
My goodness, what's happened now? Just what I needed. A power cut right in the middle of my ironing. Oh, thank goodness. Only a loose fuse.
Right. We do pull a fuse, but we replace it with a broken fuse.
My goodness, what's happened now? Oh, just what I needed. A power cut right in the middle of my ironing. Oh, there seems to be a burnt-out fuse. Well, I'll need to get into town and buy a new one. Otherwise, the freezer will thaw out. Dick, would you please tell Anne that I don't need any help at the moment?
Of course I will, Aunt Fanny. Well, that was a piece of cake. Now for part 2 of our plan.
It's a weird fuse
What did you
box.
do?
I put an old fuse in the fuse box. Now Aunt Fanny will have to go into town to replace it.
And how shall we heat the letter?
Have we still got the original? We swapped the fuse back, obviously. Also, Fanny, why did you put the fuse trips? The iron is still hot, surely. Surely the iron is still hot. And also, yes, wouldn't you keep spares around? Boo-boo-boo. Swap it out with a decent fuse.
Well, you don't say.
Well done, Dick.
You know I always come up with something.
No need to boast.
Ancient fuse box. Jess, I refer you to my previous comment. Your previous comment, Jess, has gone off. Has gone off screen, so I will have to scroll up. Game dev, including that iron thing. Right, yes. Right. Dick, letter, iron.
Yes, now we'll be able to do it.
Be very careful. Don't let the iron get too hot. Come here, let me do it.
Somebody is spying on me. Probably Pottersham. I'm worried about the results of my research. Cannot trust anyone but you. We'll give you light science today at 12 at noon if everything is all right. Oh, and then we burnt the proper bit of the instructions. Fucking hell, Dick. And yes, and the housewife in training.
I'm being spied upon, probably by Pottersham. I'm very worried about the results of my research work. Can't trust anyone except you children. We'll send you a light signal today at exactly 12 noon. If everything is all right, I'll send a... Oh no! The rest is burnt!
Oh dear, this sounds quite frightening.
It certainly does. We've got to inform Julian and George.
In the meantime... Oh, what a title card.
Hello, Mr. Loomer.
Hello, George. What do you want down here this time?
We don't really know ourselves.
Actually, we were only following Timmy. He's on the trail of something.
Well, if you wanted to see Mr. Pottersham, I'm afraid I've got to disappoint you. He is in, but the door is freshly painted and can't be touched until tomorrow morning.
But what about Pottersham?
He's quite happy. He's simply going to stay inside the house and work until the paint's dry. If you want to talk to him, you've got to go round to the window.
How is this hotel owner in business? I love that. Can't trust my life. Just my sister-in-law's kids. So,
Get out of here.
well, when he's being cagier than Uncle Quentin. You wouldn't trust a woman. Can we go around the back now? Because there's a weird thing up here where the cursor acts as if right, who's we're in. I love the Magic Funf backpack that is both with Julian and George and Dick and Anne. It's brilliant. Okay. We'll have to talk to him through the window.
Get out of here.
All right, all right.
How were we able to pull the blinds up from outside? And what is this puzzle about? So there he is. He's in that room. We can wind him up.
Get out of here.
And then he gets
All
upset.
right, all right.
We're not allowed to go through the door. Get out of here, he says to someone already out of there. Hello, Timmy. I can't even pet the fucking dog, and it's my dog. Well, this is a puzzle, isn't it? What have we got? We've got an oar, we got a kettle, we got a tarnished silver saucer. Whack the old man with the oar. Your solution to everything. Oh, fuck off, the oar is going to work here.
Get out of here.
No.
All right, all right. Got it.
Wait, what? Oh my god! The oar actually worked! If you whack enough things with an oar, eventually something will come together.
There, that should do it.
Get out of here.
All right, all right.
Well, what now? Oh, what?
Get out of here.
Oh,
All right, all right. Got it.
right, so now we can spy on him. There's the ore. There's the blocked blind. What else have we got? Should we just use our binoculars and spy on him?
I can't use it with that.
Alright, chill out, George. Yeah, I was going to say, because it is a little bit daft, isn't it, to go up to someone's window. Here we go. This is, this is a pocket telescope. Hello, hello. Maybe I'll do it this way and make myself smaller. Hello. So this is a pocket telescope. Imagine, why is there a pocket telescope on my desk? Because it's not in my pocket. Because sometimes I like to look out the window and just go, just have a look. There's a lot of things on my desk, Kathy, that I question why they're here sometimes. You know, if I had more reason to wander around, I would carry it in my pockets. But anyway, can you imagine though, propping open a window and then sort of like going up to the window and then going, hello? You got a pair of binoculars for Birthmas, but they're in the hallway, yeah? That's fair. Well, I got these from Jodrell Bank. There's many things on this desk. I wonder what's here. You know what? Why is this here? We know why this is here. Message received, loud and clear. Hedgehogs aren't coming. I think that's there because I just needed to measure something in recent times, and I've not taken it back to the shed. I mean, it could be used for something else. Art, I suppose. These are still here. I've yet to do some bloody minor vandalisms with these. And that's here for when I get fidgety. Right, anyway, enough about the shit that's on my desk. How are we going to try and spy on him from afar? Is that really going to work, that we go down to the beach and we look up at the lighthouse and we go, I can see through the crack that we made in that dude's window? Back to how to know he's Belgian, obviously. I mean, we've got matches. We've got a pencil. We're looking to see if he's got boots, isn't it?
These things don't belong together.
Fine, they don't belong together. Right. Hi, Timmy. Now what?
That's no good, George. We've got to make a periscope. I've seen pictures of them in books.
Okay. Thank you for the clip. We've got to make a periscope. Okay, now we're on to something. Which means we should probably make the tarnish thing shiny. Now we've got a shiny thing. And maybe if we mix the shiny
These things don't belong together.
Fine, they don't belong together. Now we've got a shiny silver saucer.
I can't use it with that.
We need to make a periscope. And again, yeah, this old guy.
things don't belong together.
Yeah, alright, chill out. How do we make a periscope? Generally, we need 2 mirrors, right? But just maybe a mirror and a stick.
That won't get you anywhere. I can't use it with that. I can't use it with that.
Yeah, 2 mirrors and a tube. Or essentially, I mean, you only need 2 mirrors and a tube, though, if you want to go bump, bump, bump. Like, if you want to lie on the floor and just have an angled mirror like that. Do we need to go and find more shiny things? Presumably we have to make a traditional Paris. Right, I've just remembered something. Still standing there. Yeah, well, like, you might as well just lie on the floor and hold up a mirror. Like Solid Snake or something. But, things I remembered... There's a rain pipe here. A pipe.
It'll only break if you do that.
No, don't go to the beach. Pipe puzzle. We do need something else shiny, though, don't we? Rain pigs? It'll only break if we do that, apparently. But what if we... Alright, calm down.
I can't use it with that.
Oh, fucking hell, George. What's in the shed? Oh, we got some paint, huh? Well, that's handy. And a brick. Anything shiny or periscopy? Some more oars to hit people with. Maybe we can find one mirror in the house. Can we go into, like, Aunt Fanny's bedroom and maybe she's got a compact mirror? There could be something in Alf's Wankut. We'll go down there again in a sec. The fucking weird run animation as you press escape to make them run. Right, first off, I'm going to... Because I'm sure Nightbot shouted at me to save the game. We are going to remember. Right. Why does Aunt Fanny not have a dresser that's got, like, maybe a little compact mirror or something? Like one of them, the shiny plate, and then a tube. Tube. Julian is, of course, being lots of help by just hanging around. Yeah, boys' room, boys' stuff. There is nothing clickable in the bathroom. We can only go in the bathroom. What are boys like? Globes and cars and microscopes and tennis and eagles. They like freedom. The girls' room is literally and biplanes.
That won't get you anywhere.
You can walk in there, but you can't actually be seen. Where are the biplanes? Oh, there's the biplanes. Anyway, I see no shiny compacts here. Right. Julian's like, oh yeah, you need to make a periscope. Hey! Pew, 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 pew. Very good, Kathy. Very good. See, I told you Nightbot would shout. Note that we cannot see Julian currently. There he is. Just talking to Mr. Boomer, presumably.
All we need is a piece of drain pipe and 2 mirrors. You've got to attach a mirror to either end of the pipe.
Thank you for telling us
You've got to
everything.
attach a mirror to either end of the pipe.
Thank you, Julian. Well, we know where there's a pipe. We know where there's one mirror. So we just need to find another mirror and a pipe. Yeah, you could do it yourself, Julian. You could fucking help. Or I'll twat you with my shovel. Right, so we need to find we need to find a shiny thing. And I think let's start at the beach. Let's start in Alf's Crafty Wanker. Because that's what every young trans kid needs to do. Walk in on a fisherman having a crafty wank. Right, Alf, any shiny things I can steal? Small fish. Large fish. Large fish. Fish. Still at it. I mean, you've got to have a hobby, right? Can we steal your frying pans? No. Hey, Alf, got any mirrors? Of course not. Look at your fucking hair. I'm such a judgmental prick. He's got fish, though. He's got fish, large fish, and small fish. Hi, Alf. Bye, Alf. You weirdo. Right, the cave is full of treasures. It's alright, that's alright. Comment for the day. Right, what else is in the cave? That looks like a fucking flashlight. That's just hanging around, huh? That's got mirrory bits in.
You never know when you'll need some enlightenment.
Dick made that joke. Fuck off. There is nothing in this cave worth clicking on, huh? Alright. Right, well, we didn't go into the kitchen at the cottage. I don't know, there doesn't appear to be anything on the boat. Right. Do your weird run. Let's go into the kitchen.
Are Dick and Anne already at the cottage? If we all suddenly appear in the kitchen, Mother is certain to be upset. Open, closed, open. But it's not getting us anywhere.
It's not, but I thought it was shiny. We just need a mirror.
That won't get you anywhere.
All right. So we're not allowed in the kitchen. George clearly is a very Tory upbringing, but you reckon in 5 years be the single leftist in the group? I mean, I would think that probably a few years of going to boarding school and being relentlessly bullied by all the girls would probably do something like that to you. Particularly if we're going that she's a yeah. Oh God, it'll be like that Sun photo story with I like this guy, but he turned out to be a leftist. What should I do? Dump him. And you know what? If he'd have just framed his poster as a Che Guevara, Dick would have a Che poster. As a Dick would probably go through like the rebellious phase, but not really properly commit. Like he'd listen to Rage Against the Machine and be like, "Yeah, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me," but he won't like understand it. You know that it's it's about the fact that cops are main. Most of the KKK are cops. Julian's definitely a Rees-Mogg wannabe, right? Julian is definitely going into banking. And Anne might be sneakily Theresa May. Like all of a sudden, at the age of like 37, she just starts getting into politics. Is that a mirror on the back of the door?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'll just pack this too.
Fucking hell. Right. You were more for Anne, but yeah, Anne is literally a basic bitch. I'm sorry, Anne. When her husband leaves her for a young woman middle-aged, she'll become an angry feminist. All those years of making sandwiches and being subservient for my brothers. I've had enough. Right, maybe I have to unscrew the pipe.
I'll bring it back at once.
Yes, I had to unscrew the pipe. Which means...
Got it. Got it.
We've made a periscope. With Julian, of course, being no fucking help. And Timmy didn't even come with us. Jesus, Timmy. Right, we are literally periscope. That's it. Art, exactly. This old guy is just going to stand here, watch us ram open a window and peek in some dude's room.
Now it's finished. Let's take a look.
Oh, we were after a periscope? I've got one in the shed.
Wait a moment. I can see Pottersham. He's sitting at his computer and typing something in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 asterisks. That must be his password.
Come on, Anne. Let's get back to the hiding place. I'm curious about the letter. Dick and Anne should have figured it out by now.
It's fucking Wordle.
Listen, we haven't brought the letter with us. We left it in the kitchen for Aunt Fanny to read.
Were you able to make out the secret writing?
Yes, with the help of Aunt Fanny's iron. Uncle Quentin is going to send us a signal from the tower at 12 o'clock precisely.
Then we've really got to hurry.
Yes, but where is the best place to see the signal?
Right here on the beach.
No, it's not. The best view is from the guest room in Kirin Cottage because it's much higher.
Oh, bother. We'll make it if we run really fast.
Well then, let's go.
But I can't run so fast.
Shut up, Anne.
Then Anne and I shall stay down here with Timmy, and you two meet us here in a few minutes.
Hey, Rick, how you doing? Yes.
Well?
I got it.
Can you see anything?
Oh, I don't know, because you're fucking useless, Julian. Both of you. Right, get your binoculars.
I certainly can. There, the light is signalling. Here it is. 3 long flashes, then 1, 2, 3 short ones.
SO? What do you mean you can't run fast? You just take 2 strides and catch up? Because she is a leggy lass.
Bother.
OS.
We've got to do something.
First, let's go back to the others.
Fetch
Well,
me the Ordnance
Has
Survey.
Father sent us a message?
He certainly has. An SOS.
Oh no, that sounds like trouble.
Not necessarily. After all, Uncle Quentin wrote that he'd send us a signal, so everything must be all right.
Really, Anne, you don't understand anything.
Just relax, George. I'm sure he's still all right, or he wouldn't have been able to send the signal.
Will someone please explain to me what you're talking about?
Uncle Quentin used the International Morse code signal for danger. 3 short, 3 long, 3 short means danger.
That's not
But he
what
only
the...
sent 3 long and 3 short flashes.
How should I know? Perhaps we missed the first 3 signals.
And what does SOS stand for?
It's not SOS, Anne, but SOS. That means save our souls, in case of a shipwreck.
A shipwreck? Is Uncle Quentin trying to tell us that he's had an accident with the boat?
Yeah, go make that sound,
Oh,
Anne.
really? Sometimes you say the funniest things. Anne, what Father is telling us is that he needs our help.
Exactly. We've got to help him somehow, and that means we must row over to the island immediately.
But Aunt Fanny was firm that we would not
Wait,
be allowed
who's
on the
that?
island this summer.
Think about it a minute, sis. What is more important? To help Uncle Quentin or to obey Aunt Fanny and leave Uncle Quentin to fend for himself?
But I'm afraid.
No reason to be afraid. We're all here with you.
That's right. We're on our way. Come on, Timmy.
Wait, who's this person? Stranger danger? This isn't Alf. Who's this?
Hello, Mr. Connell.
Hello to all of you. Where are you going?
To the island. Could you perhaps tell us the best way to get there?
Boat?
Of course. It's not so easy at the moment because of the low tide. There are some cliffs immediately in front of the island, and reefs directly under the surface as well.
You don't know what
There's
cliffs
only
are.
one approach to the island.
Don't look so worried, Anne. This is one of our easier adventures.
Let's go. Come on, you lot. And thanks for the directions.
Bon voyage, then.
When you say cliffs in front of the island, do you mean rocks? Because cliffs are usually on the edges of land masses, not... You don't have a cliff in the... You go along, oh look, it's a cliff. Well, we'll just go around it. Cliffs are big vertices on the edges of land masses. It's like, oh, cheers. Rick with the fun facts. SOS does not in fact mean anything, simply chosen because it's easily remembered and recognised. It was, yes, I believe it was retcon to save our souls. I'm trying to remember, like the whole thing that the Titanic was the first ship to send an SOS, is that actually, I believe that's apocryphal as well, isn't it? Sure, that's one of those things that they brought up in QI. Right, let's get in the boat. Dick doing all the work, Julian, you know how... Yes, the previous thread was CQD. Oh, have we going to do a boat maze puzzle? Is this a boat maze puzzle? Oh. Boat maze!
We can't get through this way.
Yes, you can.
No, we can't get through this way.
Oh, no, yeah, because that's a reef, isn't it? These are cliffs. It's up here and... Right, yeah. Where are you going? Also, why do they have to ask a fisherman for directions? As I recall from watching the 1970s Famous 5 TV show on BritBox the other week, George is like, oh, only I know the secret way to get to the island, because it's my island. I do love this jaunty fishing music.
Now we're on the right track.
Yeah, all
What
right.
should we do now?
I think we ought to separate. George, Timmy and I will go onto the tower, and Julian and Anne will set off in the opposite direction.
Sounds good to me. Come along, Anne.
Excellent. Are you going to get off the boat? What's happening? Has the game crashed?
Look! There's Father! Oh, Father, look! We're here!
Oh no! Don't close the door, Uncle Quentin. Wait!
What's happening? Kids like this make people who think splitting up a good idea. Wait, my dudes, what's happening? I'm just gonna put a save here. Well, 25, fine. Oh, fuck off, are we back here? We're gonna do the boat maze again.
Wait a moment. That's the wrong way.
Shut up. Oh, who designed this?
Now we're on the right track.
Right, now?
Now we're on the right track. Now we're on the right track.
Right, are you gonna... Now
Now
you're on the
we're on
beach.
the right track.
You're on the beach. Oh, this game has bugged out. Oh no, dudes. What's happening?
Now we're on the right track. Now we're on the right track. Now we're on the right track. Now we're on the right track.
No, we can't get through this way.
Wait a moment. That's the wrong way.
Come on, what are you doing?
Now we're on the right track.
Yeah, good, now get on the beach.
Now we're on the right track.
Yes.
Now we're on the right track. Now we're on the right track.
Now you're on the beach. No. Now what?
Now we're on the right track.
Get off the beach.
Now we're on the right track.
Oh, the game is
Now we're on the
totally
right
fucking
track.
bugged out, isn't it?
Now we're on the right track.
Right.
That doesn't work.
Thank you. Right, let's just try. Let's just try reloading it. We can't. I can't skip this. Dick and Anne, George and Timmy the dog. We always have such fun. And then the storm just piles over the top of the music. Oomst, oomst, oomst. Boom, bah, oh, storm, big storm noises. Right, here we go. Please, please, right. Obviously, let's try loading it from here. And see what happens. Boat maze. Fucking hell, what are you doing? Who's in charge of this boat? Put George in charge of this boat. They're the most competent person.
Now we're on the right track.
Yep.
Now we're on the right track. Now we're on the right track.
Now you're on the beach, so you can get off. If this fucking resets us down here every time. Oh, right, hold on. We're going to have to do the periscope again. We're going to save before...
Mirror, mirror on the wall. I'll just pack this too.
There you go. Paris the thought. Oh, Kathy, that's brilliant, actually. Right. No, don't go back in the house. Right, come here, come here, come here. Screwdriver. Pipe. Pipe puzzle.
I'll bring it back at once.
Come on, come on. Right. Mirror, pipe.
Got it.
Mirror, pipe.
Now it's finished. Let's take a look.
Run. Run. Hello, Julian. You've been useless, haven't you?
Now it's finished. Let's take a look. Bother! The wardrobe is closed. We shan't be able to check for the boot after all. Wait a moment. I can see Pottersham. He's sitting at his computer and typing something in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 asterisks. That must be his password.
Come on, Anne.
We
Let's
are
get back
going
to
to
the
be
hiding
playing
place.
Wordle, aren't we?
I'm curious about the letter. Dick and Anne should have figured it out by now.
Listen, we haven't brought the letter with us. We left it in the kitchen for Aunt Fanny to read.
So, 1,
Were
2,
you
3,
able
4,
to
5.
make out the secret writing?
Yes, with the help of Aunt Fanny's iron. Uncle Quentin is going to send us a signal from the tower at 12 o'clock precisely.
Then we've really got to hurry.
Yes, but where is the best place to see the signal?
Right here on the beach.
No, it's not. The best view is from the guest room in Kirin Cottage because it's much higher.
Oh, bother. We'll make it if we run really fast.
Well then, let's go.
But I can't run so fast.
Then Anne and I shall stay down here with Timmy, and you two meet us here in a few minutes.
Well, can you see anything?
Right, let's save this. Does that actually save in that location? Oh, yes, I can see. It's changed to the boys. Right, we're Dick.
I certainly can. There, the light is signalling. Here it is. 3 long flashes, then 1, 2, 3 short ones.
Bother.
Put her at the
We've
tower.
got to do something.
First,
Or-
let's go back to the
No,
others.
not silver. Tower.
Well, has Father sent us a message?
He certainly has. An SOS.
Oh no, that sounds like trouble.
Not necessarily. After all, Uncle Quentin wrote that he'd send us a signal, so everything must be all right.
Really, Anne, you don't understand anything.
Just relax, George. I'm sure he's still...
Will someone please?
Uncle Quentin used the internet...
But he
Yeah.
only...
How should I know? It's not
The ship...
Oh,
Think about
Edit,
but-
edit, edit,
That's-
edit. Right, dialogue out of the way. Let's talk to the
Hello,
old man.
Mr.
Hello to.
To the island.
Of course.
don't look.
Let's go.
Bon voy.
Bon voyage. Right, save game again. Right, so we've saved ourselves on the beach. Let's see if we bug out. Following their clock is slow and sent mission 3 pages that happen to end on OS. He just wants a map. That's it. He just wants Northern Survey map. Let's take the boat out. Or rather, Julian does all... Dick does all the work because Julian does fuck all. I love the fact that... the jaunty fisherman music. The boat maze. Come along, children. Did you remember the tuna sandwiches?
Now we're on the right track.
What should we do now?
I think we ought to separate. George, Timmy and I will go onto the tower. And Julian and Anne will set off in the opposite direction.
Sounds good to me. Come along, Anne.
Look, there's Father. Oh, Father, look, we're here. Look, there's Father. Oh, Father, look, we're here.
That. Why did Dick just do George's... Oh, this fucking game, honestly. Using all the worst DX7 bugs right. Save game. We are past the fucking boat maze. And now Dick's all the way over there. Fucking Dick, seriously. Why go in the opposite direction? What's the logic for this? No idea. Especially if the uncles perform such dangerous experiments. Oh, are we actually... We're Dick, are we?
Locked. What bad luck.
Have you tried knocking the door? Shall we hit it with an oh no, wait. Shall we use our new periscope? Right, what have we got available to us? Anything... Oh, hello. These are clickable things.
I bet this'll burn really well.
Okay, so if we need to make a fire, we've got some kindling.
Locked. What bad luck.
Knock the door. Take the door off with a screwdriver.
I can't get it open. It's bolted shut. We've got to come up with another idea.
I'll go fetch the others.
Good idea. In the meantime, I'll try to get Uncle Quentin's attention.
Set the branch on fire and shove it under the door. You know what? Boo matches kindling. Few minutes later.
Now, I hope Uncle Quentin will notice the smoke.
Oh, we're just gonna smoke him out, huh?
Here we are, Dick.
But why did you make a fire, Dick? Whoa, it's really making quite a bit of smoke, isn't it?
That's the idea. Uncle Quentin has gone up into the tower, but if he sees the smoke, perhaps he'll come down again.
They were doing this in
Right you
Alien.
are. However, I must get back to my work.
Father!
Yes. Would you be so kind as to tell me what you're doing here on the island?
You've left a fucking note.
We received an SOS message from you.
An SOS? Nonsense. I sent the signal for everything is fine, just as we agreed upon.
Oh, I'm afraid we've made a mistake then.
Perhaps you did. But now it's far too dangerous for you to stay here. And in any case, I really haven't got any time to waste.
We're sorry, or no, there's been an intruder.
Wait, Uncle Quentin. We wanted to tell you that there's been an intruder at Kirin Cottage.
Right, and we think that it was your colleague, Mr. Pottersham.
I've got a rather uneasy feeling about him myself.
But what can we do, Father?
Well, I must stay here in any case. My experiments are at a critical point. But actually, you could help me. Georgina, here is the key to my study. Please check whether all 4 sections of my plans are still there. These drawings hold the key to my work, and if anything goes wrong in the last phase of my experiments, someone could still work out the correct conclusions using these drawings.
All right, Father. Where can we find the 4 parts that make up the plans?
Drat! The generator is overcharging again. I've got to go upstairs, or there will be an explosion that could destroy the entire island. What's that you're saying? Oh yes, the plans. Actually, I'm not entirely sure where they are.
Of course not.
You see, I hid each of the 4 sections in a different place, and as I recall, one had something to do with a fish.
What kind of fish, Father?
Run along, children. Quickly now.
Right, what was Rick
Come
saying?
on, then.
Thank
Let's
God
start
we didn't
searching for those plans.
Perhaps one of us should go to the lighthouse and keep an eye on Pottersham. Who knows what he might be up to?
Good idea. I'll go.
Listen, if we want to move quickly, I suggest we all split up.
I agree. I'll take a look at the guest room.
And I'll check the kitchen.
I might have known. All right then, I'll investigate the study. Yes, Timmy, of course you can come with me. All right, let's start working. Gosh, the room looks dreadful. If there hasn't been a break-in, I'll eat my hat. Careful that you don't cut your nose on that broken glass, Timmy.
Right. This is Quentin we're talking about, so this could be the normal state. But B, broken glass. Anyway, what was Rick saying about the turret? It's 5 fucking meters tall, and amazed they could see it from the mainland, given it seems to be surrounded by trees at least as tall as the tower. Anyway, yes. Rick's gone for dinner. Yes, entrust this to children. Of course. You mean correct conclusion that presumably killed you if it comes to that. Alfranca for the fish? Maybe. Exactly. And yeah, what, like... It's only called the fish up because of the smell. Jesus, Kathy. Yeah, this... I mean, I would fucking kill for a study like this. Again, they're posh, aren't they? Because of Uncle Quentin's government sciencing that he does. But yeah, this is... Oh. Little Red Book, 5x4. Could be green. Sorry, that's Shada reference for Doctor Who nerds. Because this is basically Professor Cranitus's study. It's just missing a TARDIS in the corner. Right, what is there to click on? A map. Because the government pays off. They do when you do science. The model ship.
A jolly good model ship.
Ooh, we can zoom into the model ship, huh? That's not a map. That's a diagram of a ship. Is the word for map and diagram basically the same in German? I can't remember. I did as much German as I could with the bird thing. Another ship puzzle. Oh God, it is, isn't it? Carter's map. Well, we've got this wonderful like zoom in for the ship, but there's nothing to click on here. It's like, oh, we made a 3D model of a ship. We should render it. Okay, let's look at the window. Diagram for, yes.
Take a look at this, Timmy. The intruder was caught on the broken glass.
So they did break in? Through the window? Fine, okay. Woof, woof, woof. Something to do with fish. There is a window. A bit of... What was it? A fragment of something. And map is Carter, diagram would be diagram or Zeichnen drawing. Thank you, Rick. Yes, and Timmy's just wandering around in the broken glass. So that is a map. That is a model spaceship, or as
A
George
jolly
calls
good
it,
model ship.
model ship. One word. Something to do with fish. There's all these books and everything open. Nothing seems to be clickable I love this leather couch. Oh. Oh, the rug?
A secret safe. A clever chap, my father. But did the intruder find it too? You can't open it like that.
How?
You can't open it like that.
Jesus. Is it the key? Is the key to the study the key to the safe?
These things don't belong together.
No, it's not. So we've got a safe hidden under the rug.
Well, did you come up with anything?
No, nothing at all.
And I haven't got anything either.
Everyone's
Well, I didn't
rubbish.
find anything that might help us either.
That means that the intruder got here before us. Pottersham, probably.
So you think that Pottersham already has the drawing?
I don't really think so, because then he would already be gone. Besides, he wanted something from the study this morning, and as I recall, he mentioned something about a drawing or blueprint.
That means we've got to keep searching.
But there's no place left to look. We've already searched everywhere.
Somehow, we need to figure out what Uncle Quentin meant by his reference to the fish.
His study is filled with books. Perhaps the drawing is in a book about fish.
Yes, that's possible, but we might have to spend an awfully long time looking for it.
Perhaps there's someone we could ask. How about Alf? He's the expert on fish.
Of course, Alf is the expert on fish. Gonna save. So, like, literally, we just went into the room, picked up one thing and went, ooh, look, there's a cunning little safe. Let's go talk to Alf. Timmy comes with us. Julian and Anne, no. This is worse than fucking Scooby-Doo. Right, Alf? What do you know about fish?
Be careful with that fish. It's the first fish my father caught. He was only 12 years old at the time.
How do you know that?
He told me this story recently. He's becoming quite sentimental, actually. He loves going through his old logbook again. It brings back all his old memories.
Boomer's nostalgia. At no point do we know what we're actually thwarting at the moment. Of course not. Julian is the scrappy of this group. Wow. It's fucking harsh. Are we sure it's not Dick? I'd have thought if, like, Julian's possibly Fred. Like, you know, with the ascot and everything. And he loves traps. Have you ever seen, like, the newer Scooby-Doos? I think they're on Amazon. The ones where Velma is officially a lesbian. They're not the worst thing. Like, Velma is officially a lesbian. And Fred is just obsessed with traps. It's really funny. And there's H.P. Lovecraft is in there, or at least a Lovecraftian figure and stuff. And they're not the worst thing, honestly. At the last count, I believe they're on Prime. Anyway, unfortunately, the terms of Alf Brawl forbid him talking about fish to children. Yeah. Has Quentin built a nuke on the island? Could be. It's science. Makes more sense than Laurel and Hardy and Mama Cass. Wait, what? Laurel and Hardy and Mama Cass. Art, please explain more while I click on fish.
Now that is a truly special fish. Caught it myself.
And what's so special about that?
Well, I couldn't figure out what kind of fish it was. So I took it to my father. He leafed through a huge book all about ocean fish and came up with something that really surprised us.
Sorry, what? Oh, we're not getting that repeated. Laurel Hardy and Mama Cass were celebrity cameos. What, in like the old 70s Scooby-Doo? Wow.
It's really quite funny that you want to know something about this particular fish, because it's from the South Sea Islands.
What is it doing hanging here then?
My grandfather caught it near Australia. He sailed every sea in the world in his day. I say, take a closer look at this fish. Don't you think there's something peculiar about it?
Not really. What do you mean?
It's still in one piece, even though it's meant to have been in the stomach of a whale.
Who told you that story?
Your father, of course. As a young man, he once shipped out on a whaler.
When?
And whenever he talks about it, he says that he felt exactly like Captain Ahab in Moby Dick. That's his favourite book, by the way.
Since when, canonically, has Quentin Kirin ever gone fishing? Let alone been on a whaling ship. And are they still called the South Sea Islands? Obviously they were in the year 2000. I've noticed. Yeah. I love your determination to make knuckle tattoos out of whale shit. Moby Dick isn't anyone's favourite book. I refuse to believe it. Fair enough. Okay, well now we know. And it won't... What a really annoying game. Like, we have been able to count on every point-and-click game to allow us to, like, repeat dialogue. Particularly if it's a clue. This one, oh no, pay attention, motherfucker. You small child who is playing this video game. Anyway, we now know what book to look for. Moby Dick. But I refuse to believe that Quentin Kirin was a fucking whaler.
Ready? Let's go to work then.
You're taller than I am, Julian. You've got to hand the books down to me.
You're all the
Right.
same fucking
Where do you think
height.
we should start?
Look, I'm going to stand next to Julian. Literally, there's an inch in it. Maybe 2. George can fucking just about reach that top shelf as well as Julian. Like, that top shelf, that top shelf there, like, both of them can at least get their hand on the lip of the shelf and grab the bottom of the book.
I'll bet there's something in his old logbook.
Here's the book, but there are no papers in it.
There must be a book about saltwater fish somewhere in here.
Right, but there's nothing in it.
Perhaps there's a book about Australia.
No, Moby Dick.
Yes, here's one. But there's no slip of paper in it.
We just keep clicking on Julian and get if he's finally doing some work. With fucking do shit, Julian.
Let me look at that copy of Moby Dick. I'm sure it must be the right book. Look here. There's an envelope. And it's got a bit of the plan.
Oh!
We found what we were looking for then.
And here's another slip of paper. Father drew something on it. It looks rather like a butterfly.
Perhaps that's a clue to find the next section of the plan.
Quentin Kirin Taskmaster. It's like, I must separate these 4 important diagrams so that they won't be stolen by the Belgians. But I'll leave a clue as to where to find the others with each one. Fucking hell. And also, something about a fish. I believe Moby Dick is about a whale, which is a mammal. Actually, you're meant to be a scientist, Quentin Kirin. Oh, we can just fucking die on the island as far as I'm concerned. Jesus. Think of the inheritance, George. Think of the inheritance. Right, butterflies. If we went to Whale World, we should know. We spun the Wheel of Fortune.
This is great. Julian was right. Here's part 2. And on the note is... I think it's a ship.
You gonna close the thing again? Good. Talking of Whale
You were
World,
right. I found part 2
I am.
and another slip of paper.
What's on it?
It looks like a ship.
Probably this one we can click on. In Moby Dick, the narrator declares that as far as he's concerned, whales are fish. Wow, you've actually read Moby Dick. I've never read it, so... and Kathy refuses to believe that anyone liked it enough to read it properly. You had Quentin and finally trying to burn the place down and take his plans with it. Kathy got a third of the way in before giving up. How long did it take you to give up and Catcher in the Rye? I think I was about like a quarter of the way in. It was by talking about the fish in the shed that we learned about him being a whaler and Moby Dick being his favourite book. Yeah, but I'm still not. He's not a fucking whaler. It's just like, what do you do? Like, went to some posh university, obviously, Oxford or Cambridge, or maybe Keele. Did a science degree in sciencing, and then went, you know what, I'm going to take a year out and go whaling. Did like an entire chapter how sharing a bed with another man wasn't weird, it was manly and normal and definitely straight. Oh, Catcher in the... I used to have it. Do I still have it? I don't often throw books away. It's not in this pile that's immediately to me. It might be on the ones on the landing. Do I have Catcher in the Rye still? No, I can't see. There's a box in the way. I only tried reading Catcher in the Rye because it was name dropped in a Belle and Sebastian song. And it's just a fucking whiny little bitch. It's just this kid who's a whiny bitch.
A jolly good model ship. Oh, there is a secret drawer.
You had every opportunity to give us like a nice puzzle like in The Room, and you fucked it up.
Hurrah! It's part 3. We're doing quite well. And here's another slip of paper.
Let me see it. Can you recognise what that is?
I imagine that is supposed to be the rug in this room.
Let's have a look at it then.
What, the rug where we found the safe?
You can't open it like that. These things don't belong together.
Here's another slip of paper. Rick's advice for Moby Dick. It's not that bad. The trick is to read only the alternating chapters that are actually the story instead of the whaling manual. Okay. I like that tactic. Catching the Eye is on Rick's Read Eventually Maybe list, and as is Wuthering Heights. I'll tell you what's currently on my I should really get around to reading it is 2010 and 3001. I bought them ages back. I read, like, I find it hard to read books these days. I don't have the focus anymore. I'm just like, I need to do something else. Why aren't I doing a pipe puzzle? Why aren't I making breakfast? Yeah, I joke that the last book I read was 2001, which is obviously a good. It wasn't the year 2001, but yeah, I read the last book I sort of like really got into and read was 2001, but I still haven't got around to 2010 or 3001, which I bought at roughly the same time. St. Catherine Wild work up with a attention span for books. Fair, starting with hard sci-fi may not be the best way back in. I'm not sure 2001 isn't that hard sci-fi, I don't think. But yeah. Why is June just standing there like an asshole pointing? Because he's an asshole, Art. He's been no fucking help, really. Right, rug. 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 Rug safe. Or trapdoor.
You can't open it like that.
Stay away from that trapdoor. I thought you said it was a safe, but apparently it's a trapdoor. What can we use to lift a trapdoor? Shovel.
These things don't belong together.
Screwdriver. Screwdriver fixes everything. We can do anything with screwdriver. Yes! So far, the screwdriver has had 3 uses. It is a very important tool. Actually managing the cousins is an extremely important role, and really Julian deserves all the credit for solving this mystery. And that's how we know he's really Jacob Rees-Mogg.
An envelope with part 4. Oh, bother, it's empty.
Drat. Pottersham was already here.
It opens and closes. Great fun. We really ought to tell Dick and Anne what we found as soon as possible.
Hello, where have you been then?
We're carrying out the most difficult sort of detective work, dear cousin. And that requires a bit of time.
Your sister!
And have you master detectives discovered anything?
We'll tell you about it on the way. We've got to get back to Dick.
Why did Julian just call Anne dear cousin? They're brother and sister. Did the people who bought the license off the Enid Blyton estate not know who the famous 5 were? Jesus Christ. 3001 is kind of fun, mostly because it leans into what's-his-face being a millennium out of time. Half its interaction with the other characters is him being archaic and then going, okay, boomer. Julian just likes to think Anne is a less close relative. Stop it, every one of you. They're all fucking underage. Jesus. Right, let's find Dick. Stop it!
Have you got the plans?
Only the first 3 sections of it. I bet Pottersham has the 4th.
Nothing much is happening here. I don't think Pottersham is even at home.
Oh, it's you! It's very nice of you to want to help me, but I'm almost finished.
Mr. Loomer, we're certain that it was Mr. Pottersham who broke into Kirin Cottage.
That's a very serious accusation, children. How can you prove it?
Okay, we need to prove things. Kathy just played Yikes Forever, but I did not hear Yikes Forever, so I'm going to press the button for you. Where's it gone?
Yikes forever.
And the old man is right there, exactly. Sorry, so he wants us to prove who's in charge. Who's in charge? Is it Dick again? We've got to prove that he's responsible.
Look here. This piece of cloth was caught on the broken glass from the window of the study. And this is a cast of the footprint we found in the front of the house. No one except Father has such big feet. But Father is on the island.
This is dreadful.
Exactly.
Pottersham wanted to steal important plans from Father. Thank goodness he wasn't able to find all the sections, though.
Then he's really committed a crime. And you did a capital job in solving it. But for now, you better go home and leave the rest to the police. I'll go and fetch them right now.
Right, A, he's in on it.
Now the coast is clear. We can make a thorough search of Pottersham's room for the missing plans.
But isn't that too dangerous? What if he returns?
Anne is right. Dick, you go in by yourself, and we'll stay here on guard. We'll warn you if Pottersham comes.
Right. Who moved the oar? Hey, who moved the oar? More importantly, I seem to remember that door that had been painted could not be touched until tomorrow. And Mr. Pottersham was okay with this and was willing to stay in his room. We have not gone to bed yet. This is still the same day where we were doing the Periscope bullshit. So, the door, not fucking honestly. Gee, that's a paddling. Hello. You alright? I'm surprised you've been less dickheady. It's been like an hour and 40 minutes. Hi. I mean, you know who I'm talking to, right? Hello? Yes, hi? What's the matter? What's the matter? There's a cable. Cable. Hi. 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 Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Ray loves you. It hasn't even seen you properly, but it just hit the button straight away because it loves you. Does it all? He does sometimes shout. Not often. Like when I'm streaming stuff, he's just like, I'll annoy him by scratching his knee and trying to be awfully cute. But sometimes he will just like shout at me. Won't you? Hello, Snarf. Snarf is in. You alright? How's my boy? Oh, you're looking a bit grumpy. Did I wake you? look at Orky. Look at you. Orky. There. Snarf. Cat butt. Cat butt, cat butt. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it puckers for you? Hi, yes. Look at that. Ray loves you. Huh? Yes. Meanwhile, over there is... Oh, you're not... Oh, my tattoos are literally doodles on my arm. We'll have a... We'll have a good look at them afterwards, if you want. There is yum 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 yum. I think he's literally just finished. I didn't give him that many. Like, oh right, okay. Let's see if I can steal more. Steal more off the Bristol's Best Jorts tribute band. Snarf Snarferson. Look at him. He's trying a different attack vector. No, Snarf. Don't let him do it, Snarf. Don't let him do it. Did you just hear that? Well done, Snarf. Well done. I think there was a bit of a growl there. I don't know if it came through a mic. I think that was Snarf's put out growl. Snarf's victory, yeah, there we go. There we go, right, yeah, tattoos, that's it. It's just that. It's like, how fucking basic bitch is that? Just like, oh, tribal, fucking 90s basic bitch. But the bit in the middle that was the original part of it came from a design in Diane Pye's tattoo parlour in Swansea, and the thickest bit, they gouged me and it just, it's scar tissue. And then I went to some dude in Porthcawl and went, oh, take it down to here, and just let him doodle on my arm. And they went, take it up to here, and just, so most of it is just literally somebody doodled on my arm with a pen, then went, it's going to look nothing like that. Buzz. 99 and 2000, I think I got these. Yeah, 99, 2000, I think, actually. I think maybe, yeah. 99, 2000, 2001, around there. So 20 years ago, I got those. You know, when tribal designs were cool. Contemporary with this game, yes, exactly. Bet you Anne wants a tramp stamp of exactly that. No, she doesn't. She's too good. Art's first tattoo was done on a shag carpet in a trailer park. Fair enough. Dodgy tattoo. Oh, Diane Pye. I mean, possibly some of it might have been me not looking after it. The dude in Porthcawl was pretty good, and his advice for looking for post-care of a tattoo was Preparation H. Which, maybe he was winding up an innocent young lad. But, you know, it seemed to. Anyway, it's there, and sometimes I think I would like more tattoos, like maybe some there or something, but yeah, I can't be fucked, really. Can't be fucked. First thing my mother said when I showed her my tattoo, oh, you're not getting a job in McDonald's now. Preparation H, yes, the thing you use for bum piles. Stuff that you put on your bum hole when you have piles. Because it's meant to sort of like soothe inflamed skin. Yeah, maybe they were just like, fucking idiot, Preparation H, what a fucking loser. You wouldn't prepare an H. Every time Art tries to get a new tattoo, something happens to prevent it. Fair enough. Last time it was a pandemic. It's your fault, Art. I knew it. Anyway, let's go and raid this dude's room. Oh no, the painted door. Right, first off, let's look in his cupboard.
Really, one shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs.
Oh, fuck off, Dick. Come on, we want to look at the boot.
Yes, it's the second boot, all right. It matches the one we've got at home exactly.
There we go. Also, we want to check the shirt.
I don't want that jacket. It's torn.
Of course it's torn. Because it's the... That is neither a... That might be a shirt. That is not a jacket.
I don't want that jacket. It's... That won't get you anywhere.
Oh, shut up. Right, fine. Shall we try using his computer?
How did that go again? The password had 5 letters. It's no use trying to figure it out.
Oh, come on. Let's play Wordle. Let's find the prior usage of Wordle and just get that dude sued. No, let's not do that to that dude. Wordle's a nice thing. Right, what else is there to look at? Oh, someone else has got ship in a bottle. Ship in a bottle. In a bottle. Don't know. Right, okay. So we know we've got the boot. We're looking for the other bit of paper, though, aren't we? Kathy, told my therapist before the pandemic you wish you could cocoon for 9 months and emerge done. So the pandemic is also Kathy's fault. Fair enough. When you say done, do you mean sort of like done with your mental health and that you just wanted to, that we come out of the pandemic like, I have no more depression? Or do you mean done as in I have transitioned to a state where I am happy? Yeah, transition-wise, freaking it up. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, 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 what else is there to click on? So we know there's the boot and a torn jacket. So we've got evidence. Oh, hello. Right, I can... Sheets of paper. Sheets of what? Sheets of note paper. I don't know.
I can't use it with that.
It's the only thing that's like activating. Done in itself is a bit more complicated than that, yes. Is it hiding in his bed?
I don't know the password.
Let's play Wordle and find out. Is it on the sheets of notepaper? Well, I don't know.
Really, one shouldn't meddle in other people's affairs.
Right, we can't click on these books if they're books.
I don't want that jacket.
The jacket is torn.
Yes.
We know it's the boot. Okay, so we've got proof that he broke in. But aren't we meant to be looking for... Is that it? Or did we just want proof that he's broken in?
Better not do that. If we go outside, we'll never get back in.
I thought that we were meant to be looking for the other bit of paper. We've got 3 out of 4. And there are sheets of notepaper pinned to his thing, but we can't do anything about that. That is, while it is a hotspot, it is not a clickable hotspot. We're not opening these drawers at the side of his desk. I'm giving this a bad review on Airbnb for having a chair with no back. Nothing with the books? No, I'm not getting a hotspot with the books. But sometimes it's a bit weird with its hotspotting. Nope.
I don't know the part. These things don't...
These things don't belong together. Yes, okay, fine. Safety.
These things don't...
That ship in a bottle is nothing. That is nothing. The fireplace, the sooty fireplace, he's not hidden it back there. Wait, what was that? Wait. Was that just Dick? Get out of the way, Dick. I thought I saw something flash in around here. No, obviously not. Right, if you had some of Quentin's stuff, where would you hide it?
Really, one... I can't use it with...
Is it in the jacket?
I don't want that jacket. It's torn. I can't use it with that.
No. Is it hidden in the fireplace? No. Are sooty and sweet both fireplace puns? I don't know why that came to your brain. That's a weird... It's one of those weird... Wait a minute. That's a shower thought, isn't it? But, wow. Are they? Are sooty and sweet both fireplace plants? They could be. But why is sooty never dirty? Or maybe he is, we just can't hear. Sweep. Fucking filthy mouth on that shit. Wait, R2-D2. Right, what else is in here? Come on, this is the famous 5. Why is there not a secret panel in the fucking fireplace? We can open a cupboard. We've proved the boot. We're not allowed to hack the computer. We can't open those drawers. The waste paper basket's empty anyway. Those bits of paper, like what have we... Let's paint his computer.
I don't know the password. These things don't belong together.
Have we proven the jacket? The jacket is torn. I
don't want that jacket. It's torn. That won't get you anywhere.
And he's refusing. Do I need Sierra Hotline? There's a Lincolnshire company called Sooty and Sweep Chimney Services. Amazing. That is brilliant. There's nothing else to click on, is there? What's that? Is that just me shutting the door? That's just me shutting the door. The bed doesn't seem clickable. That poster isn't clickable. Whatever that thing is over there isn't clickable. The rugs don't seem to be clickable. I might take... Point me in the right direction, please, Kathy. Point me in the right direction. I think I'm going to take that Sierra Hotline. What do we have that we can rub on the notes on the corkboard? What? But they're notes on the corkboard. But we do have a pencil.
That won't get you anywhere.
Because the problem is there's sheets of note paper. We don't get a description for what to do with them. Apparently we've done it, but we must have missed the hotspot. What hotspot are we looking for? Or something in it. Okay, okay. Open cabinet and take boot.
Really? One shot?
Yeah, alright.
Yes! It's the second boot, all right. It matches the one we've got at home exactly.
But we don't actually take the boot.
Yes! It's the second boot, all right.
We don't take the boot. The boot just stands there. There's another hotspot we haven't found. Okay. So we've got the computer. We've got the sheets of notepaper. It's somewhere you might find a password written down. Kira is judging Ray for multi-modding and playing Pokemon. Wow, how do you... You crazy kids and your mad attention spans. I'm having hard enough time just here. Ray is a magical creature. Indeed. Somewhere you might find a password written down. Like on the notice board. probably for sheets of notepaper, or you think it's like 5 pixels? It probably is 5 pixels. Sheets of notepaper, sheets of notepaper. Oh, wait. There's a post-it on the monitor. Ha! Found it!
What have we got here? One of these words is sure to be the password.
Aha! Chair, Maggie, wind. Not wind.
That was it!
Hey!
Let's take a look. This seems to be the 4th part of Uncle Quentin's plans. Pottersham had already scanned it into the computer.
With what
Amazing.
scanner?
The chap really didn't waste any time. Here's an email that he sent only an hour ago. Professor has almost completed his work, but he refuses to let go of the plans. I'm on my way to the island to persuade him that if he's sensible, he'll turn the plans and the special lens over to me. Contact you later, Pottersham. Oh no, this is frightful!
All right. There we go. That wasn't even what you thought was the post-it after reading the code. Did you think the post-it was on the clipboard? It was like literally that corner of the computer, which, you know, might be more visible perhaps on a CRT screen that's, you know, on full screen. Because I'm running this in windowed mode, so it's literally taking up a quarter of my 1080p screen. But there you go. Let's not look at who he sent the email to. Of course not. Of course not, Rick. Fantastic. So we've got the information we need. How did he scan it in? Where's the scanner? Like, if this is some sort of 1999 Packard Bell, I'm going to say, where's the scanner? How's he scanned it in already? Where's the original? If he was, you know, if he had a spy camera, you know, those tiny little spy camera, why didn't he leave it back in Quentin's? Hidden in the desk lamp. Cool. It is the desk lamp. That's what it is. It is the desk lamp. Anyway. It did fall for the we can use your CRT as a webcam prank around this sort of time. Oh, bless you. Anyway, we're going to say that we're going to wrap this one up. We've been at this for a couple of hours now, so we are going to wrap up our Famous Five game for the evening. But while we look for someone to raid, I just want to, because, you know, some of you missed this earlier.
Wherever there's adventure to be found, just a clue or a secret message, bring the Famous Five around. Whenever there's a mystery to be solved, up in the ruined castle, or down its marvelous hall, we are the Famous Five. Julian, Dick and Anne, George and Timmy the dog. We are the Famous Five. We're coming back to you whenever there's time, time after time.
Oh, that amuses me so much. Oh, we might have just broken Ray as well. What the fuck? That was the 1970s TV series adaptation. It's available on BritBox. And the guy playing Dick has done a lot of work for the Doctor Who community. So, you know. Anyway, also I love the fact that sort of like George comes up in a BMX and does like a cool BMX thing, but like their tongue is like, It's like they're going to concentrate really hard on doing a cool BMX move. Anyway, who are we going to raid? Who are we going to raid? Hawk is still going. We could go join Hawk. Emmy's doing some Stardew. Do love joining Emmy. And we can get them to do stupid voices. She's playing Skyrim again. But let's see. Shall we go? You know what? Let's go see Emmy. I just want to get Emmy to do silly voices. And Emmy's going to be like, what's the famous five? And we're going to be like, ha 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 ha. There we go. So let's get a raid to our dear friend of the channel, Emmy the Odd. And we got raid messages, of course. Unless we want to go fight with yesterday's raid message of 5 have a crafty wank. In fact, actually, I think we should go with 5 have a crafty wank as our raid message, because that'll confuse Emmy even more. And they'll be like, what are you on about? And we'll be like, ha ha ha. So yeah, wank. You know, it's a phrase that Americans don't often use. Should we watch the video again? No, we're not going to do the video again. What we're going to do is we're going to go see Emmy, and then I will be back on Tuesday for Final Fantasy IX. And we will restore to... Don't you dare play that video. But it amuses me, Kathy. Fucking hell. And suddenly I'm going to have a face covered in nut tats. Right, yeah. Anyway, we're going to see Emmy. I'll be back on Tuesday. You lot have been lovely. Thank you very much for all your help and everything. Goodbye. Look after yourselves. Have a good weekend. Goodbye.
Wife, I love you. DJ Nerd.